Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is my first time doing this, but I'm very excited. I'm starting my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Online. I played it a long time ago, many years ago. I haven't played through any of the expansions, so looking forward to seeing how great the story is. I've been hearing so many great things about this game, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I've played almost every Final Fantasy game in existence. I've been playing since I discovered it as a child, Final Fantasy VII, everyone's original favorite. So I'm looking forward to playing a Final Fantasy story again. It's been a long time since I did so. The last Final Fantasy game I played was Final Fantasy 15, like most other people. Um, let's just get this started. I did want a unique character. I thought about playing as the humans, but I do believe we're going to go with this. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, okay, so interesting. I mean, I said unique. And how unique do I want to be? Their stats are slightly different, but I'm not sure it makes that much of a difference. Yeah, it's not too big. Not too big of a deal. Let's try this. Let's see if we can make it look good. Oh, figures. We gotta wait a little bit until we can get in. So playing as an Arcanist, I do get a pet eventually that helps me. And the pets are really cool. It's just a really strong class. Also, I do think I get a heal, so I can play as a healer in groups, which is good because sometimes it takes forever for DPS to get into a group. So if you want to play in dungeons a lot, you should play as a tank or a healer. At least from what I remember from playing this game a very long time ago. Alright, so I think we're going to watch a cutscene, and I don't want to ruin it by talking too much.
Here. Here. Feel.
Hmm. It's been so long I forgot pretty much all of this. That's not good.
Here. Feel. Think.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna fight. All I need is my trusty book. Okay, what an intro. So we go straight from that, appearing in the middle of nowhere, hearing a voice, seeing a sun, then a black hole, and then some bad dude, and we're gonna have to fight, and then I wake up. Okay. Hey, we made a good looking character. Looking pretty awesome. Hmm, okay. Aether. Alright. Sensitive to aetherite, I guess. Hmm. We're on a ship of some kind. Okay. I think I might want to read these to you guys. That way you don't have to actually pay so much attention that you have to read everything. So, talking to a grizzled passenger, and he says, I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa says still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddlin's me trade. Okay, okay. And this is the ship we're on. Well, I did make myself a pretty tall dude, didn't I? Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yes. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. Yeah, I imagine so. What was it that first attracted you to it? Okay. Attracted to adventuring. To gain power. Power, as in power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? Aye. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. Once we make port, you'd best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild. I almost said neither. I think it's neither. Lims is home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. This guy's just full of wisdom. Oh, well, that's not good. Pirates. Ships off the starboard bow. Pirate colors. Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below. Alright, let's run away. And those two are just still sitting there. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lominson colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. Yeah, you said it. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out at cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. Yeah. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. I just saw chat. I guess I got preoccupied with the game. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll hope to see you again next time. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? Thank you, Amanda Thomas. Thank you for helping me out with character creation and the sound and everything else. You've been amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. By the by, is this your first trip to Lominsa? Yes. Actually, it's not. Like I said, I played this game years ago, but it is. Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Lominsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. What kind of a laugh is that? Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. Okay. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sweet sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Ah, at long last. Land ho! Behold Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty, and beloved of... not sure how to say that. Limlian, goddess of navigation. Our adventure begins. Here we go.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane.
Limlane, okay.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
That is one cool-looking character. Very nice. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's up to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. You're not asking much, are you?
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
All right. pretty cool. The microphone seems to be picking up some sort of sound. Not sure what it is. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Well, aren't you a nice fella? Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well, then... allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Okay. I'm just here to take orders. You can tell me what to do. Mouse keyboard. Alright. I don't need the user interface to be quite that big. Whoa. Okay. No. Okay, don't need that. System, maybe? Okay. Is this it? Yeah, it's at 100%. 120. There it is. Default UI size. Let's try. Doesn't seem to be changing it at all. Let's try 80. No, not changing. Wonder if you have to exit the game. Well, I guess we can set this up later. How to add additional hotbars. I don't need to yet. I don't have that many abilities, but eventually it would be nice to be able to. I don't see the... oh, here it is. There we go. Okay. Let's keep it about right there. Here we go. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Lominsa, I must first register myself with the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Alright, now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. This just seems like a generic tutorial quest. I'm not thinking all the viewers are here to actually watch me read all of the quest log or quest information for every single person in the game. Pretty sure that's not what you're all here for. Alright, let's just get started. Ruin, okay. Sure. Play guide? Don't need it. Can I just remove it from the bar, please? There. Teleport? Sure. Sprint? Hmm. So... Okay. Alright, so let's work on the keybinds. Shortcuts. No, hotbar, here we go. Starting with 5, we'll make this Q. E. Let's see. F doesn't seem to do anything, so I can use F. G I can also use. Okay. So, hotbar. F. Wait, what was that? Okay. I'm not sure what this replaced. That's strafe left. Strafe right. Face target? No, I don't need that. Okay. Z is sheath weapon, don't need that. Target filters, don't need that. Maybe later when I'm raiding. C is character, don't need that. V is flip camera, don't need that. Perfect. So this should be V. Can't be used here, but that's correct. Okay. Then this will go on E. Alright, looks good. Mako Rider. Mako Rider. Okay. But Daron. Greetings to you, lad. I can't these, so I might as well read them. What'll it be? Ah, but you can't be here for the drink? You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring. Yes, yes, I want to adventure. Let me go adventure. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble. Yes, that's what I plan to do. Okay, the Garlean Empire. Yeah, okay. So we lost all of our memories after the calamity. That's weird. Wow. Can't even recall anything before the calamity. Alright. So, I'm signing up. Yes, I want to go adventuring. Draco Rider. Oh no. Who are these dudes? Oh, they're accusing me of sending the pirates signals before the attack. That's not good. Oh, this guy's standing up for me. Nice guy. Oh, well, they were gonna try and drag me out to jail. Some people have been getting kidnapped, so they're very suspicious. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's get to work. Alright, there's our first main story quest. That's the icon for the story quest, I believe. Cool. My first damage over time spell. 30-second duration? I don't see things lasting 30 seconds until I start getting into the dungeons and the groups, the raids. Yep. Okay. Oh, he wants me to attune myself to the Aetherite. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay, so attune myself to the Aetherite, listen to Swazblate's explanation of the markets, and visit the Arcanists Guild. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Okay. What do you want me to do? I don't see... Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take the crow's lift. Okay. Let's pick these herbs. It's gonna lead me somewhere. Okay. Alright, we got them all. Nice. Okay. This guy again. The Yellow Jackets. He's telling me about Aetherites. Okay. Yep. Alright, cool, thanks. Okay, so here he is. Let's talk to this guy. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. Aldskiff. How do we open the bag? I for inventory. Sure, I'll put the potion on my bar. Okay. Now there was a way to, when I open my bags, open all of them at once. Okay, that's not it. Okay, let's see. No, it's not that. Okay, okay. This might be it. Item settings. Alright. Open all. Okay. Much better. Okay. Now where are we going? Hear his explanation of the markets. Looks like I gotta go this way. A lot of people here. A lot of people. Very cool looking outfits. I've been told, or I've seen in videos, that Limsa Lumens is where you go for role playing and seeing all the different glamours in the game. That's pretty cool. Looks like they were telling the truth, man. There's people everywhere. Awesome. I like that helm. That helm is awesome. Very cool. Good looking armor. And those daggers. Very cool looking daggers. Is that a ninja? No, looks like he's a cook. At the moment. Wow. So cool looking. What is he supposed to be? A warrior, maybe? No, he's got that Dark Knight, I think, because he's got that big sword. Very cool. Alright, easy to get distracted, isn't it? Okay. I do remember how the markets work. Okay, let's just skip through this. This is explaining how to use markets in the game, how markets work and all that. It's not really revealing much about the story, if anything. So, Arcanist Guild. I know I'm supposed to go this way because on the mini-map it shows this icon. Oh, good. Sprint. Oh, this way. Very cool. Guild Receptionist. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. But if I am not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formula were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Lomitza, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlwib, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanists Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. Alright, the complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own failure. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment by joining our guild. Okay, sure. I'll show my commitment. Well, have you decided to enroll in the guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? So intimidated. Do not make me think. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster, that you might convey your intentions in person. However, due to extraordinary circumstances, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Stuberjum. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You will find her just over there by the bookshelves. Don't be shy. Though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is almost always welcoming. I was totally intimidated. Thank you so much. What's this person offering? Needs help collecting? Nah. Not interested in side quests. Alright. This lady. She's serving as the acting guildmaster until the leader deigns to return. Okay. Am I prepared to reason my way through predicament after predicament? Yes, let's use reason to win our battles. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Now let us see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Lonosia, you will find, among other things, 3 species of pest: wharf rats, little ladybugs, and aurele. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Leads through the Tempest Gate. Okay. Sure. Let's take out the bad guys. Alright. So I gotta kill 3 of those. I need to report to Baderon at the bar that I arrived at when I first got here. Tell you what, while we're here, we might as well pick up the quests. We gotta come back here anyways to turn in the quests, so. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I need to attune to this Aetherite shard. Okay. Okay. I can attune to this one. And then go here. I would like to attune to all the Aetherite, but not really necessary unless I'm going over that way. At least, not right now. Alright, so let's go back this way. We'll attune to that one we missed on the way, and then continue this quest. Duty calls. Alright, I can already see part of the problem. Sound. Okay, so sound effects should go down a bit. Let's take them down to 50. Voice can go down to 80. Ambient, or system sounds can go down to 35, sure. Ambient sounds, we'll leave it 45, I guess, or 44, it doesn't really matter that much. Performance. We'll leave it 70. Okay, not sure what listening position is. Camera and character. Interesting. Looks like I already forgot to attune. No? That was already attuned to, huh? Let's go to the plaza. Alright. I'll turn this in. Okay. Now we're off to. Okay. Gotta go to the upper decks. Alright, what's up here? A shard. And a quest. Looks like we're at that bar. I guess I could have jumped over that railing. Cool. Thank you. Okay. If I go north, I can attune to that aetheryte before I head south. I believe this is the Warriors Guild. Marauder. Turns into the warrior. Alright, excellent. Cool. Seems like the microphone is picking up some sound. Not sure what it is. I'll have to rewatch and see what it is. Okay. Alright. I did what you asked me to, sir. Thank you for the experience. Okay, so can't start the next one until level 4. Okay. Now where to? Let's see. It's over here. Looks like I need to go straight south. Okay. Well, I can attune to this aetheryte on the way. Okay. Let's sprint. Ooh, that's right. I believe I have some pets. Ooh, I have, mail. Okay, come on. Ooh, okay. Baby gremlin. And aetheryte earring, sure. Okay. Tantalus clothing. I'm guessing that's for glamour. Strife. Voidal resonator. Beady eye, okay. Uniform vouchers. Black chocobo, cool. Wind up cursor and a Fantasia. Alright. Very nice. Okay, looks like I have to delete them one at a time. Yep, seems like that's the case. Okay. So, memory chest. Defense goes down, looks like, when I equip it. What is it for then? Oh, it's just for looks, for glamour? Looks that way. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to do the glamour. Can't remember how to do that. Here we go. Alright. This is a spell from my summon. Looks like, yeah, pet spells. So I can't put that on my bar because only the pet can use it. Alright. So many different things to look at, to customize. It just... Okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff to look at. Limit break? Sure, might as well put that on my bar. Not sure when I'll group, but someday. Okay. Sure. What's next? Social? Oh, wait. Use? Use. That's how you learn it, I guess. What is this? Oh, okay. Black Chocobo. And uniform vouchers. Can't remember where to use these. Oh, edit my appearance. I'm not gonna use that, I don't think. Not anytime soon. And these I can put down here. Okay. Alright, so where is... Here we go. Minions. I can put these on my bars, if I remember right. Where is it? There he is. That's a wind-up cursor. Alright, so let's change it for the Black Chocobo chick. Oh, he's cute. Look at him. Beady eye. Let's see what this guy looks like. Okay, so he flies and ugly as I'll get out. Baby gremlin. Also ugly. Wind up cursor. Not really a fan. If anything, I would probably just use the Black Chocobo chick. Okay. And now, mount guide. Don't think I can use a mount yet. Okay. Now, what was it that allowed me to change my appearance? Don't believe I have it yet? Okay, recommended gear. Okay. Profile. Classes and jobs. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so that's not it. This is the Tantalus. Oh, so you can only do one at a time? That's lame. Okay. Weird how that works. Okay. I think I'd rather use Strife because it makes me look like Cloud. Cloud Strife, right? Increases XP gained by 30% when level 70 or below. Attributes and item level vary according to class, job, and current level when equipped. So this is giving me a lot of stats. Main attribute plus 95, vitality plus 96, secondary attribute plus 104, plus a 30% increased XP. That's huge. That's such a nice earring. Ring of Fortitude. Critical hit plus 1, sure. Weathered ring, not bad. Weathered wristlets, weathered choker. Sure. I'll put on the Strife gear. Even though it's... Okay. They kind of don't match the rest of the outfit. Well, that's because I'm trying them on. That's funny. Okay. This is what I look like. Cloud Strife. It fits. But how do I... Save? Save outfit. Okay. So let's put that on. It changes my look. I thought saving the outfit would save it to where I could wear this without... Nah. Guess we have to. Well, I guess I could look it up later. How to use glamour so I can look like this without having to wear this gear. Oh well. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Ooh, but where is Independent Arms Vendor? This might be the guy. Oh, this guy just repairs. Okay. I'll go here if I want anything repaired. Recompense officer. Oh, wait. Here. Getting in my way. Okay. Calamity Salvager. Certificate exchange. Nothing. Okay. Item reclaim? Job specific gear. Okay. One new item of Cascadier Frippery. Cascadier Frippery. So it's not serious. Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to look up where to use those as well. 1 second while I look that up. Okay, so the Cascadier uniform voucher. Where can I use this? Okay, so it looks like I can only use these in Mordona. Can't turn this in here in Limsa Lominsa, I guess? There's got to be a way, but is it worth my time to figure it out at this moment? Probably not. If I remember right, they were used to give you beginner gear to start leveling your class, but I can't remember where. The last time I played in Gridania as an elf. So I do remember where the person is that you buy that equipment from, but not in Limsa Lominsa, so. Alright, let's just kill stuff. Okay. I do remember that you can tie a biocast onto the end of a hard cast. So an instant cast. These are all war threats. Oh, no, I got... Yeah, okay, so these things are all gonna die because the dot lasts so long. Come on. How do you turn these things off? Active help windows can be disabled in UI settings. Character configuration. Okay. Character configuration, UI settings. Here we go. No, don't need the play guide. Don't need recommendations. Okay. I think that does it. Okay, so we killed all the war threats that we needed. What else was there? I can't remember. Aurelay, that's right. Where are the Aurelay? I don't see them near here. Did I just lose aggro? Wow, okay, so you can't just run away and expect them to die to dots, I guess. I gotta wait until they're done running, if I remember right. Yep, then they reset. Okay. Okay. Where are the Aurelay? All the way over here, I guess. Let's look at the map. Yeah, okay. So across the river. sprint. Ooh, we got this. And I can summon. Excellent. Very cool. U, C, X, Z. Okay. And here's my heal. Excellent. Let's summon. Okay, so I don't like where this bar is. And I still don't know how to reduce the size of the UI. I already tried to reduce the size of the UI. Let's try again, I guess, because it's way too big. Alright, I'll change it next time. I have a feeling it's because I'm doing this in a window that's sized small, because that's how I set up my stream by accident. So when I come back and the display is at 1920 by 1080, it'll be a little bit better, I think. Okay. Alright, so none of its spells are on this bar, so this bar is really sort of useless to me. I guess we'll leave it as it is, though. Oh, that's nice. Gust is AoE, so he just attracts the rain or the aggro of everything around. I guess I should heal if I want to stay alive. Okay. Oh, that's not too difficult. Okay. It's a very small heal. It doesn't really heal for much. Not sure I can group with a heal that pitiful. Okay, nice. I joined a fate. That's to kill a boss, it looks like. Probably not a good idea for me to do this. Let's try it. I can always run away and it'll reset. Ooh, it's actually dying pretty fast. Oops, I need to move. I'm not taking that much damage. This is doable. Somebody's helping me? Yeah. This guy right here. Very nice. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna beat this fake pretty quick. We did it. Very nice. Okay. Very cool. That's right, we needed to go back to Limsa Lominsa. I cannot do that, so I can just return to Limsa Lominsa's lower decks. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. Looks like Amanda Thomas is back in the chat room. Hey, welcome back. Alright, so we're going to turn this quest into the Arcanist Guild, continue that quest line. And I have a level 5 Emerald Carbuncle summoned. There he is. Cute little guy, huh? That's the reason I like the summoner class, is what they can summon. The summons are so cool looking. Alright, here we go. Says, I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure, then, that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with the hunting log. I remember this. You hunt different creatures all over Eorzea, or Eorzea, and it really helps you level up fast. Raisins, okay, cool. EXP bonus 3%, doesn't seem like much, but I'm sure it'll help. Spell speed, very nice. I will be sure to use this before I go out hunting. Oh, that's the pet bar. Put it right there. Is that smart? No, I'll put it over there. Okay. Alright. Let's pick up the next quest for the Arcanists. Acting Guildmaster wishes me to assess the improvement of my Arcanima skills. Okay. Am I eating well? No, I haven't eaten yet. I am pretty hungry. Speaking of such, you have been practicing your tactics with the carbuncle. Yes, I have. It is time to assess the improvement of my skills. Alright. I have to defeat 3 more of each, looks like. Okay, let's get moving. Take out wild dodos and mandragoras. Okay. Where are my spells? Okay, so where do I want to go? Not sure. Okay, so it has me going down here, which I could get to from the same place as before. Or I could go to Middle La Noscea first and then travel down. Let's just go the same way we did before. We'll go down here. So the closest to that is the Aft Castle. Okay. Here we go. To the Aft Castle we go. And it has been so long since I played this game. This game is so much fun. Just, it's very nostalgic. The music is amazing. Just really enjoying the environment, the atmosphere within the game. It's so beautiful. It just really feels, I don't know, very fantasy. But I mean, it's in the name, right? Final Fantasy. But I mean, there's a sense of discovery that you get when you're playing in a world that's so fleshed out, where they put so much effort and attention into the little details. Okay, these icons, I believe, mean that it's for my hunting log, so I'll get lots of experience for killing these things. First, let's eat and get our buff. Alright, here we go. Okay. Not sure how many you have to kill to satisfy the hunting log, but I guess we'll find out. Just like 3 of each. So I'm not worried about dying because you pretty much heal up as soon as combat is over. So, really no danger. See, I leveled up already. Doing your hunting log is a super efficient way of leveling up. That was nice. Alright, let's go do the quest. Alright, here we go. It's a fate, actually. I will totally join the fate. Let's dot these guys up so we get credit for all the kills. And they die fast. Okay, let's go further into the cave. Getting used to the GCD again. The GCD is probably the weirdest part of combat in Final Fantasy XIV, in my opinion. Oh man. Okay. Wow. Getting pulled all over the place with their tongues. Kind of gross. I'll go ahead and heal a little bit. Getting a little low. Oh, we did the fate. Already done. Very nice. Okay. So I believe the quest is this way. I don't think... Nope, can't summon yet. You have to be level 20, I believe, to summon the mount. Okay, this is for the quest. Wild Dodos. Ooh, I got another spell. Miasma, it's my second damage over time ability. Oh, thank you, sir, for your kind help. Ooh, very nice. Oh. Miasma is hard cast. Okay. Excellent. Sorry, I was forgetting which. There. Figured it out, people. You got it figured out. Alright, not interested in the wind sprites. Or the wild dodos. Supposed to kill something around here. Let's kill this thing. Okay. Easy mode, man. I know it's the beginning of the game, it's easy mode for everybody, but I feel that Arcanist is just like easy mode, period. It's so good. Okay. I can just dot things up and then forget about them, and they'll just die. gonna have another ruin. We've got 2 dots, so you're not gonna survive long. That's how you play this class, at least at this level. Too bad the summon doesn't do much damage yet. Once I get the little fire dude, I think he does it quite a bit more. Okay, that's enough for the tiny mandragoras, but I want to get this one. Please don't aggro too much. Thank you. A little bit closer. Okay. Ooh, we aggroed another tiny mandragora. I need to heal. And that's helpful. Come on. Alright. Excellent. So I am now level 7. Come on. Weird that it doesn't go to the thing closest to me. That works for me. Excellent. Alright, there's a fate over here. I will join the fate. Is it this dude? No, that's level 17. Oh, the fate's over. Bummer. Okay. Ooh, I think there's an aetheryte up here. So I can attune to this so I don't have to walk so far next time. I can just travel here. Alright. Let me see if I can attune to this aetheryte. There's a blue quest as well. Okay. Oh yeah, it's for the housing in the game. Where's the aetheryte? Not seeing the aetheryte yet. You have to go through that gate, I think, to get there. Yep. Not seeing an aetheryte, though. I really thought there was an aetheryte around here. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we gotta run back, I guess. Or do we? No, I can return in 38 seconds. Okay. My question is, where is the next person to talk to for the main quest? Because I need to stay caught up in the main quest as well. Well, isn't that nice? He's riding a chocobo at level 4. It's obviously an alt. Okay. Can I return? Yes! Yay! Okay. Alright. Let's go this way. This is Arcanist Guild. Why waste time, right? Alright, let's turn the quest in. Welcome back, Draco. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test it with more acumen? Okay. I have to go inspect some crates. It's important work, guys. I have to go inspect crates. Hold on. It's pretty exciting. I don't know. Is it too exciting? Is it too exciting? Maybe. Where? No. Hold on. Where is this quest? Aha. It's right here. Okay, so I gotta go that way. Now, where's the main quest icon? I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's go to the upper decks and look here. Not seeing it here either. Huh. Alright, well. I know we need to go to the Aetheryte Plaza and then just continue east for the current quest. But where is the main quest? The MSQ. Alright, well, let's keep going, I guess. Alright. What awaits me over in this area? More wharf rats. Little ladybugs. Ooh, okay, cool. Let's do this. Have a miasma. Let's just dot everything. Everything, let's go. Okay. Then we just run around and kite things. Alright. Super easy mode. Alright, the icon's gone, so we got all the ones that we needed. Alright, so the boxes, I guess, that we have to inspect. Down here? Yeah. Practice crates. Okay. A hostile presence. Okay. Okay. I'm taking some damage. Let's get him. Got them all. Okay. Is that the end of this quest? Nope, we gotta use it again. Oh, well, that was easy. Uh-oh. What's this? Okay. Who might you be? I'm not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. That's an interesting word. Oh, wait. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. She sounds very intelligent. And also very cute. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios, oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. I'll just have to avoid that threat level for the moment then, lady. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Yes, indeed. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kylia, a Melvin's Gate Assessor. Acting Guildmaster elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcana. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your help. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences your actions during battle? I simply do what feels right. Aha! Just as I predicted. And now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an Arcanist of note is 90%, give or take 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire. Grimoire? Can't remember how to say that. The Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, or on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you focus on refining your aptitude with Carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanima. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe Mistress is awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Why, thank you. I will be in touch. And goodbye. Maybe I should read her lines as if I was Captain Kirk from the original series. That might be entertaining. It's kind of how she sounds in my head. Oh, we got a fate though. Let's see if we can't take credit for that kill. What else is there? Oh, there's one over here. Did I light him up? No, but he's going to attack me anyway. And he's way higher level than me, so... I gotta keep running, or I'm gonna die. And I might die anyways. Let's stop that guy, and that guy. I'm gonna die. Yep. I'm gonna die. Come on, give me the right target. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please. I don't want to die. I don't know how I aggroed you. It's dumb that a fate has you so close. Okay, let's just see if we can't take you out anyways. And Gust is aggroing even more monsters. This is amazing. Use another potion. Please help me out. Please, please, please. Okay. Alright, I'll just keep healing. He's getting faster. And I keep aggroing other stuff with my pet. This class is interesting. Okay, so he hit me hard enough to interrupt me. That's a bad sign. Again, same thing. Okay. I wonder if it's because I'm getting crit. At least I know how to kite. That's helping me a lot right now. And I have healing as well. Also, I did that quest earlier when I started the game, which gave me... Oh, thank goodness. Glad that's over. That was ridiculous. But we did it, boys. We survived. I wonder if I can adjust the targeting system to target what's closest to me or closest to my reticle. That would be helpful. Because it keeps on doing like everything in the screen, which is really, really dumb. Okay. Have we finished the fate? Nice. Leto Atreides. Good name, I like it. I think I realized part of the problem. I think I just realized part of the problem. I never equipped my new gear. So, let's go here to armory chest. Is that where it would be? What about inventory? No, it's not where it is. Okay, it's not here either. No, I didn't get any new gear, I guess. Okay, oh well. Let's go to this fate. And after this fate, we will turn in our quest. Fates are a great way to level up. Now, I mean, when I played the game years and years ago, that was true. But I might just be wasting my time. Because I'm already out-leveled these things by quite a bit. So maybe I'm just wasting my time here. Goodness. Okay. He's almost gone. Yay. I know I stood in that, but I can always heal, so I'm not that worried about it. Come on. I leveled up. And we're almost done with the fate. I do not want to aggro that guy again. No, thank you. Oh, looks like I got a pugilist with me. Monk in the making. Seems like he does more damage than I do. Yeah, that's part of it. This fate is taking a while. Alright, we did it. Excellent. Time to go back. Oh wait, there's another fate. Let's do this fate. And after this fate, we will turn our quest in. Oh, definitely doing that for the... whatchamacallit? Can't remember the name. Monster book. Something like that. Monster quest. Not sure. I don't have an AoE spell yet, but I get one eventually. I just can't remember when. Alright, that works. Okay, don't need to kill any more of those. Let's join the fate. Yikes. Some damage. Oh, nice crit. Okay. I should be able to kill you with just a couple of hits. Same with you. You need some dots. I also need to heal. Well, I'm aggroing everything. Need to use another potion. That was a nice dodge. Very timely. Okay. Let's take this guy out. And then this guy. This bar's taking forever to go up. I'm not sure it's worth it to do this fate. I can't do it very quickly. Tell you what, we're just going to leave the fate. We're going to go back by pressing return. Okay. So we can talk to this guy to go to the Arcanist Guild. Ethernet. There we go. Alright, so we just inspected the crates. Took out the animals that were infested and impressed the person who was sent there to analyze us. Okay. She had a word with Kilthia, that cat girl, and she seemed eager to continue my training. She's an odd lass, but the girl can boast no finer mind for tactics. Did you notice the battered tone that she carries? The initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Foreseer. Huh. Yep. Yep. Alright, so I get to pick one, I guess. This has intelligence and spell speed. And this has intelligence and mind. I think I'd rather have the spell speed. What level am I? The aft castle. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna come back here when we're level 10 for the next quest. Until then, let's go to the armory chest. We got a new weapon. Very nice. And we got the new robe for the Arcanist. Excellent. Okay. That'll do it. Should be a lot stronger now. Let's go to the aft castle and continue the main story quest. On to Summerford. Huh. Here we go. Still in Limsa. How'd you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I've been outside the city walls a couple times. I need to go to Summerford Farms. He's an old mate of this guy. Okay. Alright, sounds like I just got sent off to meet somebody else. Okay. I'm only one level away from being able to get the next class quest. So this is Summerford Farms. You can get there by going to middle and then going all the way up there. Okay, so let's turn around and head over that way. I think I can take a chocobo, but if I do that, then I'll miss out on possible stuff to kill. Wait. I'm not even in the right area. No, because I need to go to the lower decks. Alright, so how do I get to the lower decks from here? Lift attendant, maybe. Let's try Bulwark Hall. Is that the lower decks? Looks like it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't want to ride a chocobo because... Oops. I want to be able to attack any... Oh, wait. Am I in the right place? I believe so. Yes, okay. Yeah, I want to be able to attack anything I see that needs to be killed for the Monster Hunter quest. There's a Fate. Hey, that's the one I just abandoned, I think. Yeah. I was just here. Yeah, it's been a while since I played a game like this where paying attention to the location that you're at before you go questing and then turning in your quests and then coming back and relearning a lot of this stuff. Just habits you get into. Okay, I don't see any icons on any monsters' heads. Nope. Alright, looks like we already did a pretty good job last time we were here. I'm tempted to take on this quest, but let's see what we got here. This is Adel. No, that's not worth using. Not even sure it's worth keeping on my bar. I'll just put it there. Might be good for a boss. It'll lower their DPS, I guess, if they're a class that uses that to do damage. So 10% isn't much, though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to get a mount. I've got one here, but can't use it. I'm also looking forward to being able to get a chocobo. Chocobo can help me in battle. Then I'll have two pets at the same time. Alright, so let's go to get the aetheryte first. To me, that's the most important. Okay. Alright, excellent. Here we go. Stalewern. Weird name. Ah, must be the adventurer Baderan promised to send along. Draco Ryder, wasn't it? Yes, that's me. You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stalewern, the old guy, as Baderan likely described me, and this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merwibb's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the fields seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Uh-huh. Who is this scallywag? He looks like trouble. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of me blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Alright, how can I help? I guess I don't need this because this is not really an upgrade for me, it looks like. Let's see. It's not like I need this either, though. Yeah, we'll just take it. Well, I got some credit for that fate that I didn't finish. That's always nice. Okay. Yes, I will accept. Okay. What does he want? My head, hands, body, legs, and feet with the gear of item level 5 or greater. Alright. Interesting. I should have picked the hat in the previous for the previous quest. That's what I should have done. Yep, should have picked the hat. Oh well, I guess I can try another class, right? Or I'm attuned to the aetheryte now, I believe. So I could just look up how to yeah, okay. So I think I'll look up how to spend these things, because I think they give me gear. And if not, I can purchase noob gear, I believe, in Limsa Lominsa. So that's where I'll be headed next. But for now, that's the end of this stream. I might continue the stream later, but this is where we're going to end right now. And when I get back, and the next time I'll be looking for a piece of headgear so I can continue this quest line for the main story quest. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.